Hey, what is going on everybody, and welcome to Fantasia for today. We're going to be jumping to another session of Epic 7L today. Got some more Guild War for you guys. Going up against Guild Salvation. Now, today's joke of the day is brought to you by yours truly. What's the difference between Americans and IT support? Americans don't have trouble shooting. Good one, huh? No? Thought it was pretty good. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into our first matches here. Going into the top tower, I see they have Winter, Shu, and Senya. So I'm going to be bringing in our tried and true team here. We have Rowana for the healing. I actually put her on Celestine. Kind of been liking her on Celestine. Into these teams, so she can counter quite a bit, especially because she's gonna be taking the brunt of the hits from Winter, so that's gonna be quite nice. We got pilots here for the damage mitigation as always, and of course we have our Lionheart Sirmia for our damage dealer. Picked Lionheart here instead of the Bellona because I really want that reliable AoE hit to break that Winter out of stealth, and then we'll try to finish her off as soon as possible. The Shu and Senya here, they're going to be countering quite a bit, so we'll keep proccing our Lionheart, and yeah, we should be able to handle that team pretty easily. Now the bottom team here is an ideal situation for me to test out my LR Kraus. We have C. Lilius, Rem, and Meru. Rem and Meru are both AoE type units, right? Meru has 2 AoEs, Rem's counters are AoEs, and so is her S3. So I thought a double Krau team would be pretty fun to use, especially since you know, Krau's got his EE as well. Mine's not fully maxed out, but he can also horse a lot more often than he used to be able to. So here's my LR Krau. He's actually double S imprint because I had a few other Kraus saved up. He's on lifesteal gear. It's the first time revealing his stats. He's on Hilag Lance, which is quite nice because normally he gets his cooldown reduced when he is attacked, so people won't be attacking him as often to avoid that cooldown decrease. But with Hilag Lance, he can still push himself up even when he's not attacked. Basically, yeah, you're screwed if you attack him and you're screwed if you don't. Right, we got Destina here as our cleanser, pusher, reviver, just in case things go south, because I'm not really sure about Meru and Rem. I've always had bad experiences with them in the past, especially RNG-wise. So let's go ahead and jump into it and see what we can do. Right, hopefully LR Krau does some good work. Yeah, Winter's gonna start, gonna hit the Rowana, and, you know, I'll take 5k damage, it's fine. So here it comes. Senya goes for the AoE. Ooh, actually get a nice little counterattack there. I'll take it. Healing from the Celestine and a barrier. So we're going to be abusing the counters from Senya to try to proc our Lionheart as much as possible. Got another little proc there. Celestine healing up. Okay, so watch this. Senya's going to counter. We're going to heal. The unfortunate thing here is that Winter does get to proc and use her S3 once more. This won't take out Rowana, so we will be okay. But it does do quite a bit of damage, and I'm not very fond of that. It looks like there is one more turn. Yeah, I believe there's one more turn. I don't know. One time I think I got a little screwed over by the skill proc, so we'll see. I'm going to go for an S1 onto the Shu. The Senya is on the Gab EE, so I have to watch out for that. I might actually just forego the actual healing with Rowana. There we go. Ooh, she's getting quite low though. Alright, let's see here. Can we get some good crits here? Ooh, nice. We do crit the Winter. So she's gonna be the annoying one. Let me just continuously hit her here. I'm gonna try to use Pylus to provoke the Winter if I can. So let's go for the S3. We'll use it to also push up the Rowana. We'll see if we can guarantee her a turn. We provoked the Winter, which is nice. I'm going to Celestine heal up. We're going to use the counter from Senya to heal as well. Oh, uh-oh, wait a minute. I might have screwed myself over with that. Lionheart is actually coming out here, and she is going to proc. So down goes Rowana. We are in a little bit of trouble, because now we no longer have our sustain unit. But Senya does have her S3 ready. We're going to have to finish off this Winter. Wow, this Winter is actually pretty nice into the Rowana. I thought she'd be able to tank it, but unfortunately not. We're actually not even able to break through the Winter's barrier here. Very unfortunate. Do I even go into the Shu? Oh, yikes. I don't know about that. I think I have to go for the Senya and try to finish her off here. Counter attack, so we get the proc. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Okay, thankfully, our pilots did survive. We're stunned, which is unfortunate. And Shu gets to finish her off. Wow. This team is actually falling apart. Okay. Come on, Lionheart. You can solo the Shu. There's no way, right? There's no way the Shu can just continuously proc against us. Over and over. Let's get the soul burn. Oh, the snow crystal. Okay, we do get to proc once more. She goes for the S3, so she will have anti-crit. Along with snow crystal, it's going to make her quite annoying. Can we get the crit though? Nope. Okay, don't foosh. Oh, she fooshed. It at least procs the... Okay, so our Lionheart has her S3. Come on. Don't you dare counter. Come on, Lionheart. If I chose anyone but Lionheart here, I think I would have lost that, so... Wow. Okay, guys, consider putting Winter with your Senya and your Shu. I think that's a nice little tech to try out. If Rowana is very common, is an offensive unit into your team. So, no longer can use Rowana and Pylus for the rest of this Guild War. Alright, I don't want to proc Magic for Friends or the counter from Meru, so let's just hit the Sea Lilius. Okay, LR Krau is going to be quite nice here, because watch this. We're going to pop our S3. If my opponent counters or procs Magic for Friends, we're going to get a lot of cooldown reduction. Okay, so Magic for Friends comes out, watch this. Look at that LR Krau's 2-turn reduced. Another 2-turn reduce, right? So if I check here, look, LR Krau's 2 turns away from getting his Siegfried back, so that is fantastic. Let's go ahead and hit the Rem, just in case she counters. Alright, this guy's going for the Destina here. Uh-oh, here comes the extra hit. Guardian Ice Crystal's helping out. LR Krau gets fully reset there. Actually amazing. Let's push up Destina, heal her for a little. Now, the unfortunate thing is, Rem is going to be an issue, right? So I'm going to hit the Rem. We're going to get the speed buff on my LR Krau before I try using his skills. My blue Krau is also getting quite low, which is good. Okay, so here's what I'll do. I'm going to go ahead and try to provoke this Rem. Very nice. Okay, and do I want to go for this skill, though? It would finish off the Meru, but then that would give the Rem... that would give the Rem Demon Mode, and I really don't want that. I just want Krau to get a bit lower. Okay, good. LR Krau's the one that gets provoked, not Krau. That's nice. I will actually heal up the Destina instead. Yeah, let's heal up Destina instead. I want to make sure that my blue Krau gets a chance to horse this Rem. Gotta play very carefully here. Okay, there we go. That's quite a nice hit. Alright, Meru's gonna pop her S3 once more. So we could be getting so many turn cooldowns, right? But I really need to make sure that I don't pop LR Krau's S3 over and over, because I need to finish off the Rem first, otherwise her Demon Mode will completely destroy the team. Now what I can do is safely heal everyone up to full health, and then we'll be using LR Krau to finish off the Meru. Especially because now we have Soul Burn, so we get the speed buff. Let's see how much damage we do. This is our second S3. LR Krau ramps up damage the more S3s he does, kind of like how Ed functions. Okay, so look at that S2. Very nice. Second hit. Look at those turn cooldown reductions. LR Krau has his S3 up again. So let's go ahead and push him up. We'll get him to use his skill once more. So let's soul burn it. Just go once more. He's so good against Meru, right? On Guild War defenses. There we go. Hitting the Krau, that's fine. Let's go ahead and try to finish off the Meru now. Okay, she's hitting LR Krau, reducing his cooldowns, which is always good. Let us just try to hit the Meru. Hopefully she doesn't counter here. Alright, now LR Krau should be able to finish things off. Very nice. Yeah, so I'm also on a lifesteal set. He's pretty self-sufficient in RTA and in things like Guild War Arena, where your opponent has a lot of AoEs. His barrier strength is also not bad. It's pretty strong now. Alright, one more turn for LR Krau, and we'll be able to rip another horse. So let's go ahead, or I guess it's a bike, right? So let's push up the LR Krau, and let's soul burn this once more. We have the speed buff, so we have the speed scaling. Oh yeah, that is pretty good damage. Please don't music box yourself. Okay, there we go. And let's rip him. It's just Krau's S3 after S3 after S3. Absolutely beautiful there. Okay. There you go. So LR Krau, right? Quite a long battle there because I really needed to calculate to make sure that Rem didn't screw me over. But LR Krau coming in nice. I didn't realize he'd work that well against Meru. Alright, time for the second match of our Guild War here. Seems like somebody's already attacked the tower, so that's good. We need to get some hits in because we're lagging quite a bit behind in terms of points for the Guild War. We might not win this one, but that is okay. What we have for the first team here, though, because we're faced with another Senya and Shu team, this time with Lua, I decided, hey, well, we lost our Rowana and pilots. It's a great time to test out my Fire Lilius. So here are her stats, and what she has equipped is the Ancient Dragon's Legacy. It's Mort's artifact, but it was buffed, and it is quite nice because now, after using non-attack skill, it decreases skill cooldowns of all allies by 1 turn. It can only be activated once, but once is all you really need against Lua. So even if Lua sleeps Lilius, she will be able to cleanse herself with her S2. So it dispels a debuff from the caster, and then it activates suppression. So yeah, it will be quite nice. Let's see how it works against her. Now, I'm going to be bringing in Zahak and Kawazu here. ML Kawazu, that is. Zahak will be here to kind of attack the Shu and hopefully take her out. And Kawazu will be here to take out the Senya. So my hope here is that when my opponent uses Lua's S2 and S3, Lilius will cleanse everybody, Zahak will go next, push up the Kawazu, go into the Shu, Kawazu can rip one into Senya. The only issue with this is that we won't have an AoE to guarantee that Kawazu gets a Vigor buff, but we should be okay. Right? As long as the Shu goes down, I think we'll be fine. If Shu doesn't go down from Zahak, then we'll use Kawazu to take out the Shu, and then we'll just have to chip away at the Senya. For the second team here, we have Ahmed, Aiden, and Meru. It's actually a very disgusting team. So I need a Dark Knight to tank the Aiden. So I bring in my FCC here. She's going to be quite nice with her barriers. Acts as a little pseudo heal for the team. She's also carrying Aureus. We have our LR Krau to take out these units. We're going to try to use him as much as we can. And plus, there's a Meru here, right? And we saw how good LR Krau is against Meru, because he gets to just reset his skills so quickly. We're still going to bring in Destina. Ideally, I would want to bring something like Rowana here, but as you guys know, well, mine got taken out. So let's go ahead and jump into this and see how it goes, and hopefully all goes according to plan. So my Lilius has no effect res, although she resists the sleep anyway. she would have cleansed here, right? Before the Beguile, right? So then we get to provoke, and we also get to reset our skills. So as you can see, Zahak is able to use his skills. We can go ahead and select the... I need to be careful. Look at this, guys. It happened in one of the previous Guild War videos. You can click on the timeline to select units for skills, right? If I click on the Lua, it'll say select a valid target. But that happens when I'm trying to click Kawazu's number, this number 3. The numbers are usually what I'm used to clicking, so I have to be very careful now. I'm going to click on Kawazu himself here. There we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and try and take out the Shu. We have our Zahak here. No Vigor buff, but hopefully... Oh, it is not quite enough. So you know what? I'm just going to punch the Shu. There we go. And I think we're good. Unfortunately, we have to hit the Senya here. Oh, but Zahak's dealing pretty good damage. Okay, now when Senya rips her S3, Kawazu gets the proc and get a Vigor buff, which means we'll guarantee to strip all of the buffs off of this Senya, and I think we'll be good to go. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. Kawazu pushing up ahead, which is what I want to see, because Kawazu's the only one that can really reliably handle this Senya right now, given that everyone else is provoked, including Lilius. Oh yeah, there we go. Absolutely beautiful. So now that she's gone, the provoke goes away on the team because there's no unit attached to that debuff anymore. And then we get to finish off the Lua. Okay, here is going to be the difficult fight because everyone has skill null. We're going to be going up against this Aiden, who will be attacking the FCC. A little unfortunate, but it will push up the LR Krau. Alright, and here comes Meru's skill. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use Destina to push up the FCC because I want her to break the skill null on the opponent's side. Or do I really want to do that right now? I could just go for... Look, here, I'll do this. I'll go for Meru, break her skill null, and I'm going to pop off with LR Krau's first S3. We'll break the remaining skill null. So watch this. Aiden counters, right? Meru counters with Magic for Friends, and that should basically fully reset my Krau. FCC looking dangerously low, and down she goes. But yeah, look at that, we get another S3 up. So let's rip this one. Oh yeah, look at that damage there. So another counterattack coming out. We do get a barrier. I don't know if I actually want to go for anything right now, so let's just hit the Aiden. She's very low. Everyone's hitting LR Krau, which is nice. Another AoE, 2-turn decrease. Okay. Oh, but that is a well-timed skill null. I don't know how I feel about that right now. Uh-oh, is Aiden going to finish off my Destina? Oh, that's not good. Ooh, that is not good at all. I don't know if LR Krau can do this even with his lifesteal buff because they're going up against some really heavy hitters. Okay, well it all comes down to this, right? If this finishes off Aiden, I have a chance. If it doesn't, then I'm kind of screwed. Okay, it does finish off the Aiden, but that is so much damage coming out from this barrel, I don't know if I can actually take this. I have my button over the surrender. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to do it. Wow! That Aiden absolutely bursting through the FCC. I wasn't expecting the Omnitech to be on Fan of Light and Darkness. I don't know why. Probably because I don't use it myself. But yeah, I think this this bear is going to take out my LR Krau. So that is unfortunate. Wow, I thought it was really going to work out here. But again, if I had Rowana on this team, it would have been much different story. Just an unfortunate turn of events here. But it's okay. We live and we learn. Okay, now it's time for the third and final battle of this guild war. Going up against Zach Fury here. And it looks like these teams are pretty much the ones that have been destroying me this entire video. So what I'm gonna do is break out the big guns here. Karina for the top team. She should be able to handle the Aiden and the Meru essentially solo, but what I am doing is bringing my Troublemaker Crozet into the mix, and this has a really terrible necklace right now that I think I'm actually going to have to reforge at some point, but it's a placeholder because I had to move some gear around, but it's okay, he'll be fine. He's on Holy Sacrifice, so he will be able to revive. He's going to be protecting Ruel in the back line here, and she will be able to revive the Troublemaker Crozet, and she can't go down. If she goes down, I think we're pretty much screwed, because Karina here is going to be just brute forcing her way through everything, right? We're going to be punching Aiden, punching Meru, and hopefully Ahmed kind of stays out of our way. For the bottom team, we have Senya, Shu, and Winter. Thought about it for a very long time, and I thought, why not bring LR Krau into Senya and Shu and just see how it goes, right? It's an experiment. So we have Arwell tanking for the team. She has double mitigation, right? She has Adamant Shield and she has a built-in escort buff that she gets every turn. Here's our LR Krau, same as always, and our maid Chloe here I'm gonna bring in because she provides healing without using any attacks, right? And I think that's going to be pretty useful against the Winter, and of course if things really do go south, I have a revive that I can use as a panic button. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this and see how it goes. I equipped Maid with Celestine so that we can heal without having to do anything, right? Not that her S3 would heal normally anyway, but we're all good. Okay, so Aiden goes, Swift attack buff, and crit damage buff. I think that's the reason why we essentially melted, right? Our FCC melted the last time. The unfortunate thing is, we are looking really in pretty bad shape right now. I think I'm gonna have to just punch somebody. Do I punch the Aiden? I don't know about that, because Meru's gonna go. Probably proc the... Here, we're just gonna do this. Is probably gonna proc the Holy Sacrifice. Okay, this is, yep, and then Meru's gonna go. So we're in a bit of trouble already. No pun intended. But I'm gonna pop the S2 onto Troublemaker Crozet. We're gonna try to keep him alive against this Aiden as much as possible. Let's go ahead and pop this S3 on... Well, if I pop it on a Knight or Soul Weaver, we get Barrier along with a defense buff. So I think I'll pop this on Karina just to give her the defense buff, right? So that she can consistently deal more damage. It's a 3-turn defense buff, which is not bad. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. Let's punch the Meru. This should finish her off, and hopefully the splash damage does enough to the Aiden that we can just chip away at her. There's the defense break, magic for friends. Ooh, eating the Troublemaker Crozet alive. Oh yes, look at that, absolutely beautiful. Essentially just deleted the Aiden, and now all we need for Karina is to revive the Troublemaker Crozet, keep the Ruel alive, and if I can actually get this stun here... Oh no, I even soul burn for that! Okay, that's alright. Okay, let's just punch the Meru. If she goes down here, there we go. Then we're essentially done with the team. I should use this more often, right? Use the Karina against that Aiden and Meru combo. I think I just need to figure out a good way to deal with the team. I kind of still want to use LR Krau, but I think I need Rowana for that. But because Rowana went down today, that wasn't a possibility. Look at how much damage Karina does. Absolutely insane. Okay, here we go. Winter is going to be popping off. I'm going to use the S3 onto my maid Chloe, which is fine. We can go for a stun here. I think I'd rather stun the Shu, because she's the one that counters a bit too often. So let's go for her. Oh, but she resists. Oh, yes, of course. Your classic resist Shu. And now she's gonna counter here and proc S1 and S2. Or not. Okay. I guess that's alright. I'll take it. Okay, so here comes some AoEs, right? Shu has an AoE, Senya has an AoE, so we get the -1 cooldowns. The additional -1 cooldown. So there we go, very nice. We're actually hardly taking any damage. Senya can't really do too much here, which is good. I gotta watch out for the winter, so I'm not going to use Maid's skills, just going to S1. Unfortunately, Winter will be going back into stealth. But at least Hilog Lance is helping out the LR Krau. Let's go ahead and actually hit the Senya. I prefer that she counterattack so that we can get the turn reduction. So again, abusing Senya's counters for our personal gain. See if we can strip some buffs here. Got rid of the barrier. Arwell still tanking up. Okay, so everyone's hitting the Arwell. That's fine. I'm gonna just tap the Shu. Okay, so LR Krau gets to rip another S3. We get to replenish the immunity buff. If the units counter here, they're going to counter into the LR Krau, which means we get more turn cooldown reduction. So he is actually doing okay as a solo DPS. Look at the Shu's health, right? Not too bad. Okay, we got rid of the immunity there. Ooh, Shu looking dangerous there. She's not... Oh my gosh, she's dual attacking. Okay, wow, look at that. That Shu is... This Shu is absolutely popping off! Holy! Okay then, Arwell. She goes down. I'm kind of scared of popping Maid's skill because of Winter. So let's just go for the S1 onto Shu. Oh my gosh, that is such a bad idea. This Shu... Oh my god, this Shu is absolutely disgusting right now. Yeah, let's go for the Shu. Holy, I hope we don't lose this one. Well, Shu's probably gonna delete the Maid. Yeah, so down she goes. Oh my god. At least we can soul burn the LR Krau this time around. Okay, we resisted. So let's rip this, right? If we can hit the Shu, if we can finish off the Senya, I think we'll be okay. There we go. Very good, very good. We can't be stunned here because of the immunity, so he actually works pretty well into Winter. The problem is, she does a ton of damage. Right, so let's go for the S1. We still have the immunity buff. Okay, good. If we didn't finish her off there, I think we had one more chance to do it. But wow. We lost a lot of units this Guild War. A lot of people were sacrificed for the sake of testing with LR Krau. Guess why they call him the Last Rider? Am I right? But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe for more Epic 7 content, and leave a comment down below letting me know what I can do to improve. And until next time, take care.